The parish of Doutagala is the old name for the area north of the Melbourne CBD, bounded in the east by Moonee Ponds Creek and in the west by the Maribyrnong River. On today's Fast Lap, we will walk along the eastern ridgeline walking track of the Maribyrnong Riverbank, starting at the Doutagala Aged Care Home in Avondale Heights and heading north. The destination of this short walk is the Maribyrnong River Viaduct, which is also known as the Quarter Mile Bridge. It is 383 metres long, and although being built in the years 1927 to 29, is still the second tallest bridge in Victoria after the Westgate Bridge. It is 55 metres high compared to the Westgate Bridge's 58 metres. By taking the higher ridge trail along the riverbank, we are afforded a view of the river valley cutting its way through once open plains, vanishing slowly with the inevitable encroachment of housing, freeways and industrial parks. Surprisingly though, almost 200 years since the establishment of the parish, there are still patches of fields and valleys without structures around this part of the river. Ongoing revegetation with native plants and grasses by councils aids in providing pockets of what the land may have looked like when the Kulin Nation's Wurundjeri people lived on these lands before the first known British colonial ship, called the Lady Nelson, arrived and made contact in Port Phillip Bay in 1802. From ships and bays to railways, we have arrived at the viaduct, and unsurprisingly, it looks larger close up. Before the Sydney Harbour Bridge was completed, it was also the highest railway bridge in Australia and also the largest trestle bridge. It was built by Victorian Railways. It is a standard gauge track and is mainly used for freight services, although if you are heading to Sydney on the XPT rail service or to Albury on the V-Line service, you will cross over this bridge. If you are into engineering, it demonstrates a cost-effective design using broad flange beams as columns, K-bracing in the towers and the use of 2 girders per span. You can walk across the bridge underneath the railway lines on a thin metal walkway. I didn't see any signs saying otherwise, but we decided not to. Thanks for joining us on this Fast Lap, and if you'd like to hear a longer podcast version, visit learnshifting.com.